introducing you to an awesome artist that I know. She is an artist who has artwork that you can actually see at the East Bank Art Gallery in Sioux Falls. And she used to be an art teacher, so how awesome is that? This artist's name is Ruthmary Jackson, and I know her because she's really good friends with my parents, and she's someone I talked to when I decided I wanted to be an art teacher. And the number one advice she gave me when I wanted to be an art teacher was this. She told me that getting to know my students and caring for my students were some of the biggest things that mattered in teaching, and she also told me that it was really important as an art teacher to make sure that you cared about displaying your students' artwork and putting it up for people to see. That is why I always tell you to be proud of your artwork. I always tell you that we will hang up your artwork in all sorts of places. That's why we plan art shows. And I just thank this artist, Ruthmary Jackson, for giving me that advice and inspiring me to always display my students' awesome art. Here is our artist Ruthmary Jackson talking about her art and giving you an art challenge.
Hi, I'm Ruthmary Jackson, a former art teacher, and I'd like to offer a suggestion for an art expression you might want to do. This is a former acrylic painting of mine. I can't quite remember the title, but it had something to do with please consider sitting on me, as it was a poem I was interpreting that caused me to do the painting. And so that's why I chose a frontal view, okay? And I've wondered, this could have been more interesting if it was a side view or three-quarter view. Anyway, I would encourage you to do any piece of furniture that's in your home or in your room and to try to draw it in 2 or 3 different approaches or angles. And I think having 2 or 3 pieces of the same object would just make it even more interesting. So after you draw it to your satisfaction, and it could be kind of simply drawn, not complex, choose like some wild colors. I kind of started with the pink and said, it's supposed to be comfortable. That seems like a comfortable color for a girl. So I put the pink on, and then I went to the green, and then I went to the orange, and I just kind of jumped around. If you don't like a color, you can paint another color over it. Or you could put a marker over it, or put marker lines to create more interest on top of the color. So after you get the color on, stand back, think about the background, try to complete the entire space in a uniform fashion. And that's what I was thinking when I finished this. So enjoy working on some furniture you're used to seeing. Thank you.
Okay, everybody, you heard Ruthmary's challenge. The challenge is to draw some normal furniture that you see every day in your house. So I'm going to take this challenge and I'm going to draw my couch right here. And I don't know, maybe I'll include my dog Kong in my picture. Now, when you're drawing, just notice the shapes. Like the cushions are just rounded off squares or rectangles. This part where you might like put your arm right here, that's just a long rectangle. So just look at the shapes in whatever you're drawing and do your best. This is going to be such a fun challenge to draw something that you see all the time and turn it into a work of art and something super awesome. I'm about to take the challenge and I'm going to record a time lapse of me working on my art challenge and my drawing of this couch right here. Go find something to draw, and I can't wait to see the things you make. Don't forget to take pictures of all the awesome art you're making. Bye!
Is there anything you'd like to say to the kids about drawing? Is there anything you want to tell them?